Okay guys, so I do this thing on this channel called Lost Files Friday, okay? And that's when videos that I attempted to upload when the situation happened didn't upload, or I had uploading issues, to avoid turning into the channel where every time you click, I'm complaining about something else. I don't want to turn into that person, so I basically stop talking about it. I'll just move on to the next video that works, okay?
I think I have not been offered a show of my own. If you're speaking of me and my family, which we have a lot of excitement over here, I don't know. I think me not having my own show has been due to certain people not wanting me to have a show. I have been offered spinoffs before, so I don't need anybody to teach me how to get a spinoff. I know how to get a spinoff. I've been doing spinoff and scripted shows in Broadway before a lot of you have. I think I have not been offered a show of my own. If you're speaking of me and my family, which we have a lot of excitement over here, I have been offered spinoffs before, so I don't need anybody to teach me how to get a spinoff. I know how to get a spinoff. I've been doing spinoff and scripted shows in Broadway before a lot of you have.
But we also show our family, Tamar. We also show our family and our relationships.
Yeah, you do. You do. And but do you think you could show you think you could have like a Nene spinoff show and show your whole fam? That's gonna give you a
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to have a Nene spinoff show and show my whole family.
Yeah,
that wouldn't work for me. That's not what I want to do.
That's not what I want to do either. I don't want to do
I will be exposing my family in ways that I'm not sure that I want to do that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been doing this for so long. I can handle it. I can take it. I got tough skin. I realize the bloggers are going to say what they want to say. I realize that people are going to make up stories. I get it. I get it now. At first coming into it, I didn't get it, but I get it now. So just fuck with me. But I don't know if I'm going to have you fucking with my kids or not.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of time. And it's not even really the bloggers for me. It's just the material that's being put out there that I don't really agree with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but Tamar, that's how it goes. You get it, right?
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I think I have not been offered a show of my own. If you're speaking of me and my family, which we have a lot of excitement over here.
Do you think you could you think you could have like a Nene spinoff show and show your whole fam? That's gonna give you
I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to have a Nene spinoff show and show my whole family.
Yeah,
that wouldn't work for me. That's not what I want to do.
What about you and Kandi? Are y'all cool?
You know what? I've never had a problem with Kandi before. We've always been oil and water. When I say oil and water, I mean that we just ain't never been the same kind of girls. Like she's never been my type of girl that I would hang out with. You know what I'm saying? And I probably ain't never been the type of girl that she would hang out with. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
But as far as anything else, it's always, we work well together. We get how each other are. And I always thought it was some respect there because it's like we see each other. So I got it. We got some respect for each other. Cool. Recently, she was out saying a lot of things. I'm not exactly sure why, because I never said anything about her.
Kandi just can't be on my side for nothing.
I have to say I kind of sided with Nene on this.
She was the one who was the head of, they wanted to all ice me out of this season. All of them had a pact that none of them would talk to me.
How are you?
I'm good. You could never, ever say Nene was right about this.
I heard Nene say that she feels like a lot of the girls have held grudges with her longer than they've held with other people that she felt like has done more. With that point, I can agree with her.
Good news. Nene is going on tour with me. She is going to be the host of the tour.
Kandi, you sympathized with Nene. Can you understand why that would be confusing to some people like Sheree because of what you went through last year?
Yeah, comedians, a lot of times they do say inappropriate things. So that's why I just didn't take it the same.
Girl, what are you doing over there?
because I never said anything about her. I just got to the bottom of that a little bit. We'll get more into the bottom of it at the reunion. But she said something like, I she said I said something. Oh, she said I said on my YouTube channel that she was blocking some of us from getting spinoffs. And I never said that. And I said, well, if you can show me where I said you were blocking some of us from getting spinoffs, then let me know, because you don't have that kind of power to block me from getting a spinoff. So I think she got it wrong. I think, and I explained some of it to her. I told her, I said, I recently hired an attorney. If you were watching my social media, I hired Lisa Bloom, and she's for that situation. That has nothing to do with you. Right. So you got it wrong. So I think it's misunderstanding. I think she just misunderstood. That's all. But I explained it to her, and I will explain even further later.
Well, Blue, there it is.
Somebody go on Twitter and send the link to Andy Cohen, because the reunion is being shot next week. Whew, the lies in Kandi Burruss. I mean, the inconsistency. And for Nene to sit on Instagram Live with Tamar and be like, oh, I'm just this innocent person, I'm this victim, I haven't said anything about Kandi, when she's all over YouTube dragging Kandi, all on Instagram, not only dragging Kandi, allowing her friends or people that she's cool with to refer to Kandi with the word that rhyme with floor. Here's a short clip from that right there.
Bitch in charge.
Number 2, bitch. She's number 2.
Bitch, you are a guest in my house, bitch.
Now move on, ho.
But you are a guest in my house, honey. Now figure out where your nails and hammers coming from.
Now bye. You gave her the keys, bitch. You let her get in, bitch. You gave her the passcode to the gate.
I left and came back, and you hadn't done a damn thing. I had to come back and take my house back.
You let that hoe rent it for a couple of weeks, bitch. For a year or two, a couple of weeks, you let her rent it, honey. But you're back in control. Now bye.
And she could not help us.
That night was worse. Normally when Nene recorded Instagram lives, she leave it up for 24 hours so people can have the opportunity to see it, right? That night was so bad. The dragging was so bad. The profanity was so bad that she did not leave the Instagram live up. It was deleted. And the only reason why I didn't do another video is because go through my channel. I mean, the last few days has been Nene and Malo said this. Nene and Kim said this. It's been Nene. And I'm like, what's new at this point? We all know Nene's going to come on Instagram live for free and talk about people. So I just stopped posting about it. And also it was taking me too long to delete all of the curse words out of the the videos because of all of these profanity and stuff that's being thrown around. Loop those videos because I wanted you to see how quickly Nene lie and then forget that she lied about something and then turn it around, and it's weird. So also Nene and Kandi took this to social media. But before I get into the back and forth and the tweets and the comments and all of that, I want you guys to see where everything started, okay? Nene did a video on YouTube saying that someone keeps getting shows, meaning different shows every season. Why only one person keeps getting all of these shows? And then she can't get a show, or she and her family can't get a show when they have exciting things going on over there. Now, Kim have one show that keeps coming back. Nene and Kim are cool. Kandi, within the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, is the only one who keeps getting different shows season after seasons. And Kandi said the only reason why she always shoot one season of her shows is because if you're going to stay on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, then what you're trying to show on your spin-off cannot interfere with your storyline on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she said that's the reason why the different short shows and spin-off that she's had is like she and her family going on vacation, like things that are completely separate from what the Real Housewives of Atlanta will focus on, because they also want you to save some things for the show. So Nene was absolutely talking about Kandi, okay? But when she was placed on the spot, she changed it around. I'm not talking about Kandi, brought her lawyers into it. We're gonna get into that. But after Nene made that video, Kandi then went and made her video how to get a spin-off. Then Nene got upset and said, I'm not sure why people are trying to teach me how to get a spin-off when I have gotten spin-off. We know she got her wedding special, commercials, as she called the other people's spin-offs commercials. So we know she's had her commercials. And then we know that she was supposed to do a show with Kim, but allegedly she did not like how Bravo was treating Kim compared to her, and they were clashing, so she walked away and canceled her deal with the show with Kim. Okay, so then she turned around and said, if I have said anything about not getting a show, it's not personal shows, because I have been offered spin-offs before and I walked away. What I'm saying is that I have not been offered a spin-off with my family. Okay, you're gonna hear me talk about all of these. I just want to break it down right here. Okay, so when I talk about all of them with the receipts, if I sound repetitive, forgive me, but I just have to break everything down for you to get it right here. Okay, anyways, then she says, right, in those little clips, I have not been offered a spin-off with my family, but we have exciting things going on over here. That means you do want a spin-off with your family, okay? But then in the next Instagram live, she told Tamar, no, I do not want a spin-off with my family. Now y'all can mess with me now because I have thick skin. I've been doing this for a long time, but I don't think I'm gonna be cool with anybody messing with my kids, my husband, and my family. So basically, which one is it? Do you want a spin-off? Do you not want a spin-off? Are you mad that someone can get a spin-off without you and someone is blocking you? Do you want a spin-off with your family, or do you not? Like, when you lie so much and you start forgetting and you can't keep up with your lie, but they are so quick to call the woman on the show who don't tell lies a liar when they can't even keep their own lies straight, okay? So Nene had more to say about Kandi, about Phaedra Parks coming back, and then I'm going to include the receipts and their back and forth on social media. And also Tamar and Kandi had a little incident, but I'm going to do it in a separate video. The girls are fighting. Now, about a week ago, I posted this video. Now stop forcing Kenya more. Kandi Burruss claps back at Nene Leakes. If you missed that video, I have included that link in the description below for you to go ahead and watch it, so you can have a little bit of a backstory of where all of this social media back and forth started with Nene and Kandi. Now, the reason why I titled, the video like that is because if you've been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, then you are aware that Kandi was one of the mean people trying to force Kenya Moore to, have a decent relationship with Nene Leakes. And Kenya was basically saying, look, I'm going to need y'all to stop forcing me to be friends with this woman. I'm going to need y'all to stop behaving like I have to bow down and kiss her, to be on this show. I came on this show as Kenya Moore, not a friend of anybody. And when I quit to have my daughter, I came back as Kenya Moore, and not because I had beef or made a mess with anybody at any event. At Billy's event, Kenya intentionally ignored Nene Leakes so that I came back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I came back because I'm Kenya Moore and they wanted me. And I was missed as far as for ratings purposes, not because I had an argument with someone and someone else is the reason why I came back. I'm going to come back on my name. And when I go to these events, I'm there. I'm smiling. I'm having fun, proving that I can be in the same room with her. She's not stopping my bag. I can do my job and still don't have to mess with her on that level. So leave me alone. So now I'm sure Kandi, being back in the news, going back and forth with Nene, is sitting down saying, you know what, dang, I see you, Kenya. I understand. I should have listened. Okay? Because if you remember, Kenny was the only one outside of Nene, one or two friends she had on the show, for a check that went to meet with her and accepted her olive branch. But yet, Kenny is the one being dragged on social media. So Kenya Moore will always be vindicated, people. Listen to her. I don't know why people keep turning a side eye and making excuses for Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes is one of the biggest liars on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? Nene was the one who lied about this whole Snakegate situation because no one will film with her. So she figured out, why don't I stir up, some mess just to get myself in the mix and get all of you guys mad at each other and keep you guessing, yet keep my name in the mix since y'all won't film with me and I need to get this check. So she keeps contradicting herself and it's crazy to me. So anyways, Kandi, who was basically, doing her best to mind her business and all of that, cut wind of the live, I guess. And so she then hopped on Instagram. She posted the video again and she wrote, "This video won't be up long, but I wanted to address this." So she tagged Nene and said on her live with Tamar Braxton that I misunderstood what she said on her YouTube. Now, I don't know about y'all, but on this video, it's kind of like a bunch of hating and blaming of a certain person they keep giving a show to as the reason her show ideas aren't happening. Am I tripping? Who is she talking about in this video then? FYI, I do not have the power to stop anyone from doing anything on Bravo. I show support to every project that my castmates do, which is true. TV, business, or whatever they are doing, I always post for them, even if we don't get along, which is true. I don't understand the shade towards me. I stay in my lane and I'm not blocking anyone. Anyway, Nene, we can discuss this at the reunion, but since you talked about it on your live, I figured I'd help the people get a little clarity on why I feel the way I feel. Nene came to Kandi page. I don't know why she's screaming. You love watching my... I don't know why she's screaming in all caps. You love watching my videos. Laughing face emoji. If I were talking about you, I wouldn't have a problem telling you. You ain't got no power to stop me from getting anything. Yes, they have given you a few commercials, 3 episodes. If you feel that this has anything to do with you, contact Lisa Bloom, her attorney, and we can go from there. So now her shows are 3 commercials. Little sis, this is your big sis. Didn't she call your show commercials too? Oh, Lord. Somebody got the power, Nene, because according to your video, you don't understand why one person keeps getting a show season after season. Different shows at that. And you can't get one with your family. And this is not by choice. Your words. So somebody have the power to stop your bag, lady. Okay? Oh, she didn't stop there. Also, I have been offered many spin-off shows and even gave $1 million back. If you don't believe that, call True Entertainment and Bravo. Bye, Candyman. I'll see you at the reunion. I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, you just call her a man. Calm down. Breathe. Woosah. Okay? Breathe. Because I know y'all about to be like, I dare her call Kandi a man when she looked like, I know it's coming. These are the moments where I will always give myself props, okay? Now, I might not be here for what someone is doing, but I will always be fair. Now, most of you don't have social media, and even if you have social media, you're not visiting the Real Housewives of Atlanta. different fan pages to see what's going on. So the reason why Nene wrote Candyman is because if you know the movie Candyman with a C, okay, if you say his name a few times, you know that stuff. You know the movie, you know the history, okay? So Nene kept saying Kandi on YouTube, right? She kept talking about Kandi and Kandi kept ignoring her. She kept hopping on Instagram Live, just doing all of these different videos, dragging Kandi, okay? So one of the blog pages did an edit, and every time, you know, in the movie is like, you know, say his name and stuff like that. Instead of the part where the actors say his name, a clip of Nene appeared, and you will hear Nene say Kandi. Now I can't insert that edit here because longer version of the movie is in there, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, so Kandi from the Real Housewives of Atlanta thought the video was hilarious, and she reposted it on her Instagram page. Okay. Now, I looked around, that video is no longer there, so I'm not sure if she took it down or archived it, whatever the case might be, okay? But she posted it. It was funny, it was a joke. Of course, sensitive Nene did not find it funny. So that's the reason why she's referencing Candyman. But a lot of people did not even know that happened or the backstory. And so people were like, oh, they dragged her. You calling her a man? I'm not even going to repeat what people said about Nene. Just know, you already know what went down. But let's stay focused. Okay. So then Tamar responded, Kandi, I love and respect you, and I don't want no smoke. Why don't you and Todd come on the live show tomorrow and you can say whatever you need to say? I actually think you and Nene will end up great friends, like I said. Think about it, you both are too great to beef about nothing, okay? First of all, Tamar, yeah, Kandi and Todd, Kandi, just save all your energy for the reunion. Don't go on no free Instagram Live and waste your breath. You ain't getting paid for nothing, okay? Be smart about this. Save all that energy when you're getting your coins on the reunion, okay? It's still wrong to do all of this mess on reality TV, I get it. But, you know, in those moments, I'm like, okay, they're getting a check. You know, they're feeding their families, opening businesses. I get it. But when you're not getting paid and you're still being messy, it's like, grow up. And I'm talking about Nene. The woman don't get tired. Even, every day she's on live dragging people.
Nene, how are you and Phaedra? You guys friends? Do you want her to come back to the Housewives?
Yes, I texted Phaedra last night. I would love to see Phaedra come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I thought she brought a lot to it. And
I saw
feel
that
like
with Portia. Portia said that too.
yeah, I feel like, yeah, sure, let her come back. Maybe she'll go way back and come back
So
as a friend.
can she come back with Kandi on the show? You think Kandi
Well,
would
I
do
don't.
so?
Well, like I said, Kandi, the same thing they say about me, I can say about her. She doesn't hire or fire. Okay. So therefore, it's not her decision. However, I'm sure she has had a voice where she has probably not wanted Phaedra to come back. But I don't know. I think Phaedra has unfinished business here. So maybe not as a housewife. Maybe she come back as a friend for a few episodes.
I think so too. You know, a lot of people think I have an issue with Phaedra because she went on the Braxtons after we went on strike and stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
And that wasn't geared toward her when I call her Phaedra Braxton. I call her Phaedra Braxton because, like, did I get another sister? I thought, I'm going to speak on Kandi for a second because I thought she was one person and then she was a totally different person when I went to Big Brother and really got to know her.
Right. I'm glad you guys did that. Because you guys have known each other a long time.
We've known each other a long time, but like you, our relationship was never like tight like that. It was very much oil and water, like you were saying. Have you spent any time, like real time with her, like on, the group trips, and have you like spent like hours with her by herself?
I've known Kandi for probably 11 years. We've always been in work situations
Yeah,
where
I
we
hate
just worked and stuff like that. We've never spent any time together where we've really gotten to know each other. What's really funny, some of the girls who she's really cool with, I really like them. And some of the girls who I've been cool with, I see she like them. So, and a lot of my friends always say to me, like, I'm surprised you and her don't like click and like each other like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's surprising because we do like some of the same people. I don't know. I guess we just have never really tried to spend quality time with each other.
I challenge you guys to spend some quality time together because our relationship was the exact same way.
Yeah. Well, Kandi is a gatekeeper. And we have talked about that around here before. She's a gatekeeper, meaning, she's very particular about who gets to come into the circle. And once you're in the circle, she's very cautious about having a relationship with you.
That's
so true. I think that she's a little closed in that area. But people tell me all the time that she and I should talk and we should, try to spend some time together because we like a lot of the same things and the same people.
You do.
So how did you guys make your connection? You guys were just in there together and you just happened to talk?
Let me tell you something. When we first got in there, I ain't want to be.
Right. I already know.
Anyways, now this is it. This is everything that happened. But of course, Nene had more to say. Even Nene said at one point that Phaedra and Portia were declassing the show and that they both should get fired, okay? But now that she's having issues with Kandi, she wants Phaedra back. Now, before Kenya Moore came back, she was also campaigning for Phaedra Parks to come back because she felt like, with the drama that Phaedra brings and Phaedra and Kandi having a moment, then Bravo wouldn't basically need Kenya. But of course, they know what Kenya brings to the show because she's every single person's storyline. Now, Nene can deny all she wants and call herself the one. Please list one moment that Nene had by herself this season that was epic. One moment. Every single moment that became a hit on this season, sometimes almost literally, who was she going after? Kenya Moore. Okay, so say what you want, Nene. The only time your scenes pop is when you're going after Kenya Moore. Didn't she have an entire episode with some ladies we didn't know? You see her animal print party. When Kenya left, what happened? Exactly. She didn't have anyone to pick on. Kenya had her entire situation with her marriage, her husband, all of that. So she did not need any of these girls to survive this season. Every single one of them needed her. Okay? So anyways, I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing all of the ladies on the show the best. All of you are lifted in my prayers. Be safe and enjoy your weekend. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you where I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.